Hey there everybody, it's Death here, and we are going to be doing a mod spotlight today. The mod is on the ToolCraft mod for Minecraft 1.6.2, and I thought it was a pretty cool mod because it adds a lot of diversity to Minecraft without having to add new ores. So let's go ahead and look in here. First off, we're going to get into some of the smelting stuff for some of the new tools. So you can now smelt coal into coal ingots, and yeah, we'll get into what those are used for, as well as redstone into redstone ingots, lapis into lapis lazuli ingots, glowstone into glowstone, quartz into quartz ingots, and finally obsidian into obsidian ingots. Now let's get into what you can make with this mod. So the first part of crafting in this mod is basic rods. You're going to need these for pretty much any different type of thing that you can really think of. So to make them, what you're going to do is take 2 pieces of oak wood like that, and it makes 4 basic rods. So that's how you make those. Not too difficult. But now we need nether rods. So nether rods are just made with 2 pieces of netherrack like this, which makes you 4 nether rods. And then you need advanced. If you smelt down the basic rods, it will give you these things called advanced fragments. So let's go ahead and see this. There we go, advanced fragments. So let's go ahead and wait for 2 of those so we can make the next tier. Okay, now we have 2 advanced fragments, and what you need to do is put them together in a crafting bench just like the last thing, and it makes 4 advanced rods. So there you go. Yeah, there's a lot of rods in this episode. Rods and rods and rods.
Oh yeah, all the rods.
And next we have the divine rods. Now the divine rods are pretty easy to make. All it is I believe it's shapeless crafting. You have to do it this way. It's all 3 of the mods in the order like that, and that gives you a divine rod, a single divine rod. So keep that in mind. Now let's move on to the actual crafting of items. So we have coal tools here, and armor, by the way. It adds armors to this. But you have coal helmets, coal leggings, and then a bunch of different coal weapons. And you can see that the sword adds 4.5 attack damage, the pickaxe adds 2.5, and yeah, so on and so forth throughout all the tools. Now I can't compare these to the vanilla tools. I mean, I really could, but you guys probably wouldn't want to do that. So if you know the base attack damage of like an iron sword, then you know you can go ahead and tell me down below in the comments if this is high or low damage compared to that. So then we have the redstone stuff. Redstone is the next upgrade from coal, and it is 5.5 attack damage. I'm guessing this is around the tier of iron, and I'd say this is like a little bit better than wood. And again, you make it with the redstone ingots. All of this is in the normal shape of all the normal tools, only replacing sticks for the basic rods. Now, for the first 2, you're going to want a basic rod for all of these ones. Lapis lazuli, again, you're going to want basic rods. I put these all in chests so you guys can get an idea of what all the tools look like. Then we have netherrack over here, which any of the nether things require a nether rod. So you can kind of see the theme of this stuff as the tiers grow up. And then you need netherrack on top of it, and netherrack is actually how you make all the armor and everything like that. You don't smelt it down or anything, you just go and use the netherrack to actually create it. And I have NEI installed so I can show you guys the recipes. Glowstone as well, you need glowstone ingots, which is what I just showed you guys. I think it's like right here. Yeah, just smelt glowstone dust. Then we move on to quartz. So for quartz, basically it's the same exact thing as all the other stuff. You smelt down some quartz, put another rod wherever you need it for the tools, and if not, then you just make the armor out of the ingots, and you have this stuff. So, and I'm going to be doing, I have damage indicators installed too, so I'm going to be showing you guys how much all the actual weapons deal. Now for obsidian and up, you're going to need advanced rods. And advanced rods and obsidian ingots make this stuff. So you can have your obsidian sword and all that, and it doesn't say anything on the mod page on uses for the weapons and crafting recipes. I actually had to use NEI to tell me how to craft the stuff, so I figured I'd let you guys know that. Emerald boots, all of this is just using normal emeralds. So this armor, it doesn't say on the mod page if it makes emeralds less rare or anything like that. It's actually really blank on the mod page. The guy is a pretty new member. His name is Kanoba10, by the way. I figured I'd throw that out there. And if you guys want to go check the forum post, it'll be in the description down below. But anyways, here are the emerald tools, and all you really do is you just use emeralds to make them. So yeah. Then we have the coolest part about the mod to me is the fact that I never would have thought of something like this in Minecraft is Nether Star tools. So you need divine rods for any of the Nether Star stuff, except for the exception of the armor. With the exception of the armor, thank you, you just need the Nether Stars. So for about 35 Nether Stars, you can be the proud owner of all of this stuff. Then you have the Nether Star helmet, Nether Star chestplate, Nether Star leggings, and Nether Star boots. So these are, we're actually going to take this because I'm going to put it on. And look at that, we look snazzy. Looks like the textures on the boots glitch a little bit, but I think that always happens. So then you have the Nether Star tools, and look at that thing. 30 attack damage. That thing just is crazy. So anyways, that's that for the tools. Nether Star, and Divine Rods. Divine Rods make up all the tools and all that stuff. As far as I know, again, the mod page is very blank on this topic, but it doesn't say that any of these have any special effects. And I'm guessing this does. By the way, this and this are essentially the same thing. I'm guessing this has fire damage on it. We're going to test that. But this, you make the fiery Nether Star sword with this, with just fire charges all the way around it, like in the shape of a furnace. So let's go ahead and grab all of the different swords. Okay, guys, we are back. And first things first, I do have the armor equipped, as you guys can see. And this is kind of like a base rundown of what it looks like on your full character and all that. Let's do a little quick run around, and yeah. So that's what that looks like. Also, I am on hard difficulty, so you guys are going to get a decent representation of how much hearts a mob would normally do. So let's go ahead and place this spider. And let's see, 16 health. Looks like it did 5 damage. So it does 5 damage and crits for 8. That's the cool. Looks like it has a pretty low durability because from those couple swings, maybe the durability of wood or so. Let's go ahead and try the redstone. So redstone does 6 damage and wow, crits for over 10. Well, 10 or more. And then let's go ahead and lapis. Looks like it crits for what, 9? What is that? Yeah, that's more than that. Wow, I'm bad at math. Yeah, it's 9. Okay. So it crits for 9 and does 6 damage. Netherrack, 6 damage, and yeah, so it seems like all of these are 6 damage. So we'll just go with that. Quartz, 7 damage. Okay, so quartz is starting to get up there higher. Now let's go ahead and check the glowstone sword. Alright, so 7 as well. It seems like each tier has its own damage subset. Obsidian, how much did that do? 8? Okay, so obsidian does 8 damage and crits for, ooh, wow, 12 damage on a crit. That's pretty good. I'd have to say that's the best one so far. Emerald sword, this better be good. Okay, 16 damage on a crit. So wow, okay, so 12 damage or 16 on crit. That's pretty impressive. Now let's go ahead and bring out the OP weapons. Let's just get these all in there and let's have some fun. So now there's the spider. That was the spider, and now he's not anymore. Let's see how much damage it did. So 16, and oh, it doesn't show negative anymore, so it doesn't tell you how much it does over it. Well, that blows. All right, so I don't know what the difference between the fiery one is and the other one, so I honestly have no idea. Let's go in here and just get a test because we're gonna break out of here. We're just gonna see how fast. What? Oh, wow. Do you guys see this? This pick is crazy impressive. I don't want to stop mining with it. This thing's awesome. Okay, so it takes a couple seconds on brick, but on stone, it's immediate. It's like instant. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was my day-night sensor over there. Let's go ahead and go over to these slimes, who I believe have a lot more health than a spider. How much health do you have? 16? No, you don't have more health. You're gonna be dead in one hit. Well, that blows. What does have more health than that? I believe, oh, you know what? We'll do this. Iron Golem. There we go. So there, 100. Wow, that did, wow. And crits. Oh my god, I don't even want to do the math for that. I dropped roses. I feel bad now. Alright, so let's go ahead and see the fiery sword. Are you mad at me? So I think the fiery just does more damage. That's what I'm kind of gathering, is the fire just does more damage. Okay, so let's actually do the math here. It left you with all but 54. So that did 46 damage? Yeah. I think I'm doing my math right there. Alright, so no, yeah, it does the okay, so maybe this is gonna be in the future. This sword will do. Slimes are all over the place. There's too many. It's the friendly zombie. The zombie and the creeper are my friends. I have friends. They're my friends, mommy. Mommy, I made friends. Look at you, you're dead. Oh no, zombie, I killed you. You're dead too. You guys, I'm getting payback. Payback's a bitch. Payback's a bitch. This is the shovel of destiny. We can wreck the world. We can wreck the world. Okay, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for the ToolCraft mod. But if you guys want to see any more mod spotlights, then leave me a comment down below and just let me know any mods that I should do some reviews on. Oh my god, this thing shoots lightning? Right click all the time. All the time. And this lights fires. This is the best weapon ever. Why didn't we know this before? Why was this not brought to my attention? These weapons are amazing. These are the best things in the entire world. Let's go recabbage the village. Anyway, you guys, it's been MMFQ Death, and I'm gonna kill myself with explosive weapons and things and stuffs. And okay, have a nice day. And as always, thank you all for watching. Peace. Hey guys, I just wanted to throw this in real quick. The voice recording that you guys heard earlier in the video about the rods was actually made by a person who's a friend of mine named Sir Ace the Gentleman. He does have a YouTube channel. He's an incredible voice actor, and you guys should definitely go check out his channel down below in the description.